So the Depp and Heard case came and went, and Aquaman 2 came and went and flopped like crazy. But the thing that's still going on is little skirmishes and fans having little discussions and debates. Now, you've probably heard throughout the years, well, nothing surprises me anymore. And well, honestly, this guy here kind of surprises me. This is from December, around the 20th or something, so it's not brand new, but it's not that old. So Becky here says she was thinking of her daughter when he was beating on her. She divorced him for the safety of her daughter, which is a quote from this guy here, Gary Martin, who actually kind of surprises me with his level of, well, let's just say, detachment from reality. Let's see what we got. Okay, so this here's from November 29th, 2023. Still not incredibly old. As Amber Heard was thinking about her daughter when Johnny Depp was beating on her, she was thinking about her safety. What if she was in the middle of it? He killed her. That's what she was looking at. He didn't know what he was doing, as you knew her daughter. No period, and it doesn't make sense to me, and he's saying things that are proved to be wrong. Was in serious danger as she actually get a divorce to keep her daughter safe. Great sentence structure, Gary. And here's from December 14th, 2023, getting a little newer. But he said he had a tape recorder to play for him as a doctor called him confessing he cut his own finger off by mistake. He wanted to change his testimony in court, where he lied in court. So who was evil now when the judge went over and dismissed the jury and brought in a new jury? Brought a new jury in. It's hard to read because there's no punctuation, there's no periods, there's no capitals really. It's just a mess. But that's no surprise from the fan base of you know who. This is weird. Check it out for yourself. Amber Heard was actually a nun inside a hospital, a true blessing under God, but Johnny Depp sold his soul to the devil towards the, well, not going to say that word. Let's just say some bad group people thinks exists and controls the world, as I'm assuming, did he try to move her into it as well? And I guarantee she told him no is why she tried to do. So Amber's not religious. She's actually very vocal about not being religious. Like I said, that's a weird one. Everything his power to get her to change nothing worked. She needed help, money. She needed really bad to help her daughter to feed her and have a roof over her head. She took Playboy kept from action getting into the same group again I mentioned before. She don't need it. My head's spinning, man. I'm not claiming this makes sense. I'm not claiming this has a point. I'm claiming this is the kind of person that supports you know who, and it's pretty ridiculous. Among a few other words I could be saying right now that I'll refrain from because of where we are. And it goes on and on. He just keeps rambling and rambling and rambling, but I gotta say, in a weird way, it's kind of entertaining. As God wants me to help Amber Heard, has the court system as the judge was, and I was dreaming about it, as the judge was the witch. God's got a way of sense of humor, as the judge was destroying Amber Heard, as she was getting paid off, and God knows it is why he had me to dream about. Someone's been or drinking too much, man. This is just, I gotta admit, pretty entertaining. And once again, main point, telling about you know who's fan base. It is Amber Heard was telling you truth, and it made sense the dream, as they say Amber Heard was laying on the witness stand. Wrong. My dream was saying, as a horse was saying, that hurt, look straight ahead where all your dreams are going to come true. Otherwise, she was telling truth. That is a train wreck of a comment if I've ever seen one. She was not lying, and God knows it. I know my dreams, everything I dream about a person that's actually telling the truth. God knows it. You can't go against God because he's a one true God in heaven, King of Kings. Cannot go against God. I don't even try. I know God is right. Did you know that Amber's a very vocal atheist? I guess not, Gary, because I'm not sure Gary could find reality here. I gotta admit, I didn't read all these because I react to these things, and this is more silly than I thought. And that leads me to this one here, which kind of influenced this video. As I'm seriously in love with Amber Heard, as I can't believe Johnny Depp is so terrible, he beat on her and actually kicked her and shot a private plane with other people as witnesses as our court system. What even let her use them as witnesses? Wow, man. So maybe this guy doesn't really speak English and this is translated from a different language? That's possible, but even so, still, it's pretty weird, disjointed, and pointless. Except for some certain things he's letting us know. He loves Amber, I guess he believes in God, and he doesn't believe Johnny Depp. There's some basic info there, but aside from that, looks like we got someone who's a little bit detached. And a few people are talking, obviously. Tanya says just some trolling. RB says if I was Scamber, I'd be worried about this guy. And Joanna says, oh, she's so pretty. Alright, let's not go complete 100% thinking this is totally real. It could be fake. Heck, in the off rare 1 in a million chance, it could even be a Johnny fan trolling or something, or trying to make Amber's fan base look bad. But I don't know. They're spread out over time. November 29th, December 14th, December 13th, and this one here apparently was found 16 hours ago or something. So it seems like when something's more spread out, it could more possibly be legit because the person keeps coming on and doing things. You never really know, but that's what we got. And since there's no way to tell, we have to assume this person's an Amber fan, and his attitude kind of fits her fan base pretty good because a lot of times they say things that don't really make sense or just praise her without proof on pure opinion and gut feeling, which is usually wrong like 99.9% of the time. Anyway, shout out to Becky. I think I saw it on her thread. If you don't subscribe here, I'll be sad about it, but I'll get over it. Done here for now. See you next time. Yeah, it's a winter hat. It's kind of cold out. What the hell?